Yo, what's up everybody? It is Chimpso here. So this was a match I played yesterday against the Jax. And Singe versus Jax, pretty good matchup for Singed. Unfortunately, if the Singe is a retard, as you can see here, you can actually do very, very poorly against Jax and feed him kills early on. So me there just dying for no reason early on. Mistakes, thinking that I can fight him, and here dying again pretty much as soon as I get back to lane. Just to stupid mistakes, not watching my map, knowing that the Cho'Gath was near my blue, and just dying again. But you're going to notice I make a decision here that turns the game around pretty much by itself. And I wanted to talk a little bit about itemization on Singe, specifically what to do when you're behind like this. Because a lot of people assume, and this goes for a lot of champions as well, that if you're behind, you should build tankiness if you're on these sorts of bruiser champions. You should go tankiness and you just try and survive. However, I'm up against a Jax. I can kill a Jax. Even if he has a lot of damage, he's still squishy. He's got 2 kills on me. He's got quite a bit of gold. What would you guys buy here? Cloth armor, maybe boots? No, I'll buy an amp tome to complement the Doran's ring and the dark seal that I already have. Because my thought is, if this Jax tries to go aggressive on me again, which he's probably going to try and do, because he has the lead, he's probably just... I'm going to do a lot of damage to him. It's going to be a close fight now. He has, you know, Doran's ring, long sword, and a ruby crystal, which means he actually has a bit less damage than me at the moment, because he's got a bit of a tank item. So, you're going to see here this fight I get into with him. And with my ghost running, I'm able to escape. I get my ult now, pop it. But he is going to die. And Cho'Gath comes in, and he thinks, oh, this Singe is low, I'll just get him. But now with my ult running, because I hit level 6 during that fight, he gets too overconfident, and he's going to die as well. And that there simply wouldn't have been possible, probably, if I didn't have that extra damage from that amp tome. And it's one of those little nuances with Singe, knowing when to go for that damage and knowing when to go defensive, especially early on. It's such a big thing. Now, someone like Jax, I know that if he wants to fight me, he has to jump on me. Same thing with Cho'Gath. If he wants to do any damage with me to me, he basically has to be on top of me. So when you think about it like that, they're going to be taking poison damage while they're attacking me. So I'm going to go for damage, because they're going to have to take that damage, regardless of what they do. Compare that to something like a Gnar, for example. A Gnar will not jump on you. He'll just auto-attack you from range. He'll poke you down, and then once he's poked you down, he'll go for an all-in with his ult. Oh, well, not his ult, but his Mega Gnar ulting you into a wall or something like that. But he's going to poke you down first. So if I was up against a Gnar here, I would go for a cloth armor, because I'm not going to be in a position to do damage to a Gnar as much as I'm going to be in a position to do damage to a Jax. Now if I buy that amp tome, one or two things is going to happen. One, Jax isn't going to go aggressive on me, in which case I don't need the defenses and the amp tome can just help me farm. Or two, he's going to jump on me, go aggressive on me, in which case the amp tome is going to do a lot of damage back to him. And yeah, sure, I'm going to take a lot of damage back from him as well, but it's essentially going to be a damage race. And it's going to be who can outplay the other. And as you can see, I managed to outplay the Jax there. And when I went back, I picked up a blasting wand, just for more damage, because why not? And that is basically sealing his doom here, because, sorry, there's not really much he can do at this point. I will outdamage him if he jumps on me, especially with my ult running. And yeah, he's actually disconnected here for a little bit. We do end up winning this game. He comes back not long after. But even if he was here in the lane, I would be bullying him around now with that, with all this AP I have. Because in order for Jax to do damage, he has to be on top of you. And that's one of the weaknesses of Jax. He has to go all in. He's not like a Fiora who can dart in and out. He's not like a Gnar who can just poke you down from range and then jump in. And he doesn't have that front-loaded burst of something like a Darius, for instance, who can just, you know, QE you, ult you, do a fuck ton of damage, and just burst you down before you can even do much damage to him while healing up with his Q. Jax can't really do that. And that's why Singe is a pretty good counter to Jax, in my opinion. So keep that in mind. Think about what enemy you're up against. See, look here, look at this Cho'Gath right here. He has to be on top of me in order to do damage. Yeah, you can do a lot of damage with his ult and everything, but he has to take my poison while doing it. And if he has to take my poison, he's going to take damage. And that leaves me open to outplay him like I did there. So keep that in mind. Just a little thing to think about. Don't always just assume, oh shit, I've fed 2 kills, I need to go defense. Sometimes going offensive is a good option. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Chimpso. Consider supporting me on Patreon if you like my work. Thank you to my patrons there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this one guys. I'll see you for Dark Souls, first episode of Dark Souls 3 this weekend. Look forward to that. Take care boys.